Alright, so step one of getting video off your camcorder, flip cam, or whatever, and getting it into the computer to help your training is to pop it into the USB port. Alrighty, those little thingies right there should fit right in. You have a flip. If you're going to end up using another camcorder, hopefully you bring it tomorrow so I can show you. Okay, I'm pretty sure this works now. I just had to do a test run. Alright, so when you first put your camcorder into that USB port, a couple things might happen. You might see this kind of thing show up on your screen. It might not say flip video, but it'll definitely be this icon here. That's basically a shortcut to the camcorder or the flip cam or whatever. You might also get iPhoto opening up automatically, and you'll see your camcorder, your flip cam show up under the devices here. I would just say ignore iPhoto. You don't want to import because we're not going to use iPhoto in this case. You could probably just close iPhoto and done. Okay. From here, you just want to go ahead and open up your iMovie. Okay, so if you go to your hard drive or however you get to your applications, you should be able to find iMovie right in there. So you go ahead and run that. Okay, so here goes iMovie. It's already opened up and loaded up. In my case, I have a lot of videos already stored. Okay, so this is kind of what my iMovie looks like, and yours will probably look like this over time. Alright, but the important things to know about iMovie are pretty much everything. I'm going to go through all the sections here. We'll start with the event library. This event library window here, that's basically all the video footage that you've pulled in already from your camcorder, your flip cam, or whatever. Okay, so I mean, we can go through mine here, so you can see 2009. I have stuff in there from old demos, 2009 Asian demo. This is all the, and you can actually hear the music going and the sounds. But this is all actually just raw footage. It's unedited. It's just whatever was on the cam, whatever was recorded. That's what's here. That's what gets imported. Okay. Up here in the project library, this is where you're actually gonna be playing around with your videos. So what happens is, once you pull your videos into your event library, you can then take pieces of your videos or your whole video from this area here and then click and drag them up into a project once you have it started, and that's when you can start messing around with it. Okay, so what we're going to do now is import a test video I made on my flip cam into iMovie. Okay, easiest way to do this for me is I go up to File menu and you do Import and Import Movies. Okay, now you also have this Import from Camera option. This import for camera is usually like when you actually have like real, I don't know how you say, like camcorders. It's just a regular camcorder. Import movies is when you have something digital like a flip cam, or if you have a digital camcorder where whatever videos you record, they actually get stored as separate files. It's a little bit different. So if you use a flip cam, which like I am going to do in this case, and what you're probably going to use yourself, you want to go to Import Movies. Alright, so you click that. Alright, and now you actually have to search and tell it what you want to import. Okay, so if you remember back to earlier in the video, when I plugged in my flip cam, right then and there I had this flip video icon show up under my devices. Okay, so you go ahead and click on that. Alright, and every camcorder is different on how it stores the actual video files. Flip cams they should all be similar, even different models. Okay, so if you go into flip video, okay, and then this DCIM folder is usually in there for flip cams. So if you expand that down, then you'll usually have a video folder in here. Okay, and if you expand that, there goes the video file. Okay, and then you can kind of get a sense of when it was made. Here it's only showing only the time, 12:09 a.m. Because I just recorded this test video a few minutes ago. If I had older videos in the flip cam, you would actually see the date, like these other files down here. All this other stuff that's grayed out, you can just ignore it. Don't even worry about it. Okay, so in this case, I'm going to say, all right, from my flip video, from my flip cam, I'm going to take this particular file and I'm going to pull it in. I'm going to create a new event. Okay, and we'll just call this Cali training vid example. Okay. And that's pretty much it for this step. You can choose whether to copy files. That means you copy the file from the flip cam or from the camcorder onto your computer, but the video actually stays on your camcorder or your flip cam. If it's just throwaway footage, something you're like really playing around with some sections of a form, and you just rapidly just want to kind of look at how it worked, how everything looks so far. You don't really want to keep the footage. You could just do move files, and it'll take it from the camcorder to flip cam onto your computer, and it would delete it from your flip cam. Okay, the default is copy files, so if you want to play it safe, just do copy files. Once you do all that stuff, you click this import button, and it'll take a little bit. It shouldn't take too long for this. This is a real short sample video that I did. If you have like a 10-minute long video clip, it'll take a lot longer than what this is taking to pull it in. Alright, at this point, I believe it should have showed up under my 2011 grouping here. There it goes. So you see here, this is my quote-unquote event. Okay, all of these other things are different events. Some of these I didn't organize too well, but in this case, Cali training vid example. Okay, now I got goofy, and I just did a quick test video. Now at this point, that's pretty much it. Like if this is just something you want to pull in a video and just watch yourself do it slow-mo, and just to help you as a training tool, this is pretty much all you need to do. Because at this point, you can move the cursor back and forth, and you can hear the goofiness in the video that I made. You can move back and forth, okay, at your own pace with with the mouse cursor. Okay, you probably want to mute. I can't mute because I think it'll stop recording. Okay, I think we're back recording. I figured out how to mute, and I can still talk, and it records everything. So within the current year, within whatever event you're interested in, whatever video you pulled into an event here, you can go to the clip, and you can just use the mouse. I mean, if you just want to look at something real quick, you can just take the mouse and slowly move it. Okay, and you can go at your own pace here, as fast, okay, or as slow as you want. You can really just go frame by frame, and you can spot a lot of little things. Okay, let me jump to another part here. Okay, now this is one thing that I saw that I really wanted to kind of focus on, and we'll talk about this next time you're here. But you can see coming out of this stance here, right about here. Maybe it's a little hard to tell in the video, but I can tell just by looking at that. Body position is not quite right. That bottom leg and foot aren't turned, and the major thing is the right leg is not coming up in a nice tight chamber. The leg is already somewhat extended. Okay, so what that does is it kind of, you see from here, you can't really, it just looks, we need a tighter chamber there. Okay, oh, now there, you see the leg come back all the way? See how your heel almost hits your butt? That is a little better here. Okay, one thing that'll make this look better is the position of the knee. Notice how your knee is real high here where your kick is, but as you're rechambering, your knee drops. See how it drops and where the knee ends up when you fully rechamber? Ideally, when you're at this point, your knee does not move at all, and you rechamber with your leg in this position. So when you get to this tight position for the rechamber, your knee is still up in the air. That is something that'll make your kicks look super, super crisp. Okay? I kind of went into an actual training segment here instead of just a how to use iMovie to study this, but you can see the benefit. You see all these little things